Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So there have been developments in the Crystal Crawler Primal Lord best teams and new ones have been come up with by Rickettsia. So I'm going to show them to you, but they may not work for everyone. It would depend on your level of upgrades on your certain heroes, but definitely for some people these are massive upgrades. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what is now basically the best No-Saida team. Hugin in front of Smokey to give the charm bonus of Hugin onto Smokey to increase Smokey's damage. You have Viperon and Atalanta both being buffed up by Sonya with the Core Force spell onto Viperon. This team, even with the red charms of Viperon, someone hit 34 trillion damage, which is ridiculous because if you look at the top ranker on your district, it's probably going to be like 35 trillion, and that is with the Saida team. So for a no-Saida team, this is the best option. However, it will need a higher upgraded Atalanta. If your Atalanta is low ascension, this team may not be the best for you. So that's kind of the confusing part of it all. But if your Atalanta is built, this is the best no-Saida team out there, and I'm going to just go ahead and do a run of it. I wish there were more than 3 runs per day, because there's 5 different teams I want to show you. But definitely I want to show this one in a run. And we don't have the optimal charms on Viperon. However, he does seem to be doing fine with red charms, and this is basically the team. The other heroes are on the optimal charms: Blast Hugin, Overloaded Atalanta, Arcane Sonya, and then Smokey with the sorcery, but recovering can work as well. Okay guys, here we go. We have all of our equipment maxed out, level 1200 and everything. So in all ways, that is all maxed out. Now for Viperon, his best charms, that's a matter of debate and will need more testing. Insight charms definitely are working for him, but I think equally sorcery charms would probably also do fine. And even balance charms technically and theoretically should be a good option, but there's just not enough testing that has been done. So, and definitely even red charms are working on him like I have on him right now. So with this team, it's just crazy because Viperon and Atalanta, they both are range damage dealers. They both have the same charm quality bonus effect, which converts their true damage into HP loss damage, which is allowing them to hit like crazy in this Primal Lord because the Light Bearer faction talents will already be giving you true damage. So basically the true damage is then going to be converted into HP loss due to the charm quality bonus of these heroes, and that is why these heroes are just dominating this Primal Lord. So let's see what we get on our first run here. There you go, over 30 trillion or around 30 trillion damage already. Now, because my Atalanta isn't like the highest of investment, we're going to end up with almost 32 trillion, but that is really solid. That is a new record for me compared to yesterday, and this is a no-Saida team. That's showing you how good this is. The person who hit 34 trillion, he had a Supreme Plus, but he had a plus 20 exclusive equipment Atalanta. Other than that, he basically had the same charm lineup that I have. Even he had under-upgraded like Hugin and stuff compared to me. So really, this is an insane team, and if you have the Atalanta like Mythic Plus or above, basically, then this is probably going to be the best team you can run if you do not have Saida as well. So this is really crazy. Honestly, who would have thought that Viperon would actually be the second best damage dealer for this Crystal Crawler Primal Lord? It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, now I am going to show you the best Saida team as of right now. It is still this one. However, there's a modification that Frosty did I'm going to show you as well. Basically, these are the 2 top teams you can run. This is one of them. Sonya buffing up Atalanta and Saida. Merrily in the back, Smokey up front. I think this is going to be the best one for me. Saida with the blast charms, by the way, and Merrily with the overloaded charms are the best. But the other option which Frosty has come up with, which is also doing almost equally as well, is this lineup. Basically same lineup as we saw with the Viperon and Atalanta, but rather than those heroes, we have Atalanta and Saida on those faction tiles in the back. And this is doing very well as well, almost equaling the score of the previous team. So definitely, like, if you have these heroes, maybe you don't have Merrily built, this is an option you can try. But Saida needs to be plus 15 exclusive equipment, otherwise do not run her. Before plus 15 exclusive equipment, Saida doesn't do any damage, any meaningful damage. So that is really important if you're thinking about running these teams. Okay, now there are some other versions, and honestly, I want to do some testing. I wish I could test both of them, but I'm only going to be able to test one. So this is the other version, basically exactly the same as that Rickettsia team we showed you at the beginning, but rather than Atalanta having Merrily on the faction tile in the back, because basically I think definitely there are more people out there who have Merrily and Viperon built, but not Atalanta. So this is a team which is pretty good. Theoretically, it should work well. I'm going to do a run of this team just to see how good it is. But I want to show you the other team here from Quantum. This is confirmed to do pretty well. It hit almost 20 trillion for like a low investment basically account, basically Supreme plus some Paragon 1s, basically that level. And that is really crazy to me. Obviously not a great score, but like for a team like this, just Viperon and Merrily, almost 20 trillion for like low investment account. Honestly, that's pretty good. So definitely this is one team option, but I just have a feeling that this Riketsu version is going to be better. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to do a battle of it. We're going to watch it all play out. So I want to see. We have, of course, a really high investment into these heroes. I want to see, is this actually going to be better? Or is that Thorin version from Quantum actually going to be better? Honestly, that Thorin version from Quantum is really good. The fact that it hit almost 20 trillion for like a lower investment account. Because we have a high investment account. And we do hit 22 trillion with this lineup. So showing you that, yeah, it can be fine. But it is not going to be anywhere near that Atalanta performance. But overall, this is a good team. Definitely worth trying and worth running to see whether it is going to be the best option for you. But the Quantum team that we showed you also is a really good option that I would recommend that people give a try. And just to recap it, it is basically going to be this one. This one did well, and I wish I could test it, but I need to do one attack with the top team just to basically give you like a threshold, like a benchmark, like comparing the top team to these other teams. But yeah, I would want to do an attack with this team if I had one other additional attack, because this seems very promising as well and doing well. So basically those are it. Now, one final thing before we run it with the top team is this one. Now, if your Atalanta is lower ascension, like legendary even or above, but like maybe not mythic plus or above, this may be the best team lineup for you. From all the testing which people have done, this seems to be the best formation if you have Merrily built, of course. Otherwise, you can replace Merrily for Sinbad. And if your Atalanta is like a lower ascension, legendary, or one of those lower ascensions, this is probably the best performing team for you with Valar here as well. And as for charms for Valar, that's still confusing. Sorcery seemed to be the best, but Mystic, Blast probably would be fine as well. And the other heroes, these are just going to be the optimal charms as you see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a run of Becky's team, which is the top team. I want to see what are we going to be hitting today. I'll just go ahead and do the run. We'll watch it in action. Make sure your Lightbearer faction towns are maxed as well. If you don't already have them, that of course is going to be a massive damage boost for you. So the top rank in my district today is 35 point some trillion, and they're all Paragon 4, probably all plus 20 exclusive equipment. So I'm hoping even if I can hit 33 trillion, maybe even 34 trillion, I'd be really happy with that. I really want 34 trillion, honestly. And another thing to keep in mind, when the boss drops below 50% health, there will be new teams which come out. And those will be with the Stormlash artifact, because that is going to provide execution, improving your score when the boss is below 50% health. Okay, 33 trillion only? And it didn't go above 30. It got stuck at 33 trillion. So this is a crazy thing. Like, the Viperon Atalanta team is honestly almost as strong as this team. So like, you don't actually need Saida for this Primal Lord. And honestly, if I had like Viperon charms upgraded, I don't know, I might just be beating this Saida team with that Viperon team, which is crazy to me. That's honestly pretty crazy. Maybe we didn't get the greatest of RNG on this run, but it looks like our score was pretty good overall. But yeah, that honestly is crazy. When we look at the ranking, you're gonna see it here. These people, they have like a higher invested Atalanta. They must do compared to me. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, guys, these are the top teams you can run for the Primal Lord for today. If there are any other developments, I will definitely let you guys know. But definitely pay attention to all the teams I showed today. If your Atalanta is Mythic Plus or above, all of these teams will work for you. However, if your Atalanta is Lower Ascension, Legendary Plus, you'll probably just have to use one of the last teams I showed to you, which is the Low-Atalanta version. With the Hugin in front of Atalanta, basically, and not going for Viperon and Atalanta together. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts and your testing in the comment section down below. But I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. There is a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.